tell you a little bit about me. My name is Marv Rusolo, okay, and I have a company named Lease Own Homes that I founded. I started actually about 3 years ago, and I am a real estate investor, and I also am a real estate and mortgage broker. And I got those licenses not to sell real estate, but I got those licenses to round out my investment career. The reason that I actually used this technique to help people purchase properties was back in 2006, I was a really successful real estate investor. I was able to invest in real estate, and I was able to become very successful. I became a millionaire from real estate. I had 8 corporations. I had houses all over the country. And what happened for us is going into 2007, my wife and best friend, who we just had our 20th anniversary on the 23rd, she ended up getting sick and went into a coma. And then she was on oxygen for 3 years after she came out of the coma. And what happened for us, because I was taking care of her, I went from having 8 corporations and being really successful with real estate to the real estate market crashing, the economy crashing, and we went from multimillionaires to filing for Chapter 7 bankruptcy, and we went from wealthy to basically literally poverty. And
Wow.
During that 3 years that I was taking care of Maddie, we were in a fight for our lives as far as our house. And after 2.5 years, we ended up losing our house, and we actually lost it last October. But during that period of time that I was fighting the banks and I was taking care of Maddie, it was like, okay, here I am again, 25 years later, no money, no credit, and how am I going to be successful in real estate again? And if I lose my house, how am I going to buy another one? Because I don't have the credit. So I started going back through all the last 25 years of studying that I did as far as real estate, and I started looking at a technique I learned 25 years ago, and I started studying it, and it was the lease with the option to buy, and I actually perfected it. And then what I did was I applied it for myself, and I decided that I didn't want anybody else to have to go through what I went through as far as the fear and the unknowing, and I wanted to start helping people, let them know that no matter what happens in your life, that there's hope. And what I was able to do for myself and my wife is, our family home we lived in for 15 years. And towards the end, I would pack boxes and Maddie would unpack them. And, I looked all over for a home, and we went from looking for a home, probably within a 50-mile radius. And towards the end, it was like, okay, I would really love to live in one particular area, so let me see if it's possible. So I just applied all the techniques that I learned, and when we actually moved out of our house on October 15th, I was able to get into the house of our dreams in Los Gatos, California, a 3-story, $1.5 million house with only $2,500 out of my pocket. And the nice thing about what I was able to do is I was able to negotiate terms with the owner so that they actually kept the house in their name. And what I did was I went into contract with them so that I was actually in control of the property. I had a term long enough that allows me to reestablish my credit so I can transfer the house into my name at the end. But because I'm in the house, I'm building equity the entire time, and I'm building up my down payment while I'm reestablishing my credit so that I can transfer it into my name. So, what I do now is I teach other people how to do exactly what I've done for myself. And that's why I put the ad in the paper for the $5,000 down. Normally it's 3 to 5% down, but the ad that I put in the paper was for December because there's a lot of people going through hard times during Christmas, and I wanted to try to, help some people during this time of year to be able to get into a house, because there's a lot of people right now that are losing their homes and just don't know where they're going to go next. So that's why I do what I do. But we have a website, which I'll email to you. It's called leaseownhomes.com. That's leaseownhomes with an S on the end, leaseownhomes.com. And there's a buyer section that talks about exactly what we do. And then there's a form on there that you can click on right above the lady on the picture, and you can fill out exactly what you're looking for. And then what we do is once we know what you're looking for and we know that you're going to qualify financially and that you have, enough money down to be able to achieve what you're looking for, then what we do is we go into contract with you, and then my team goes out, finds the property that's going to work for you. We go into contract with the seller. okay, guaranteeing them that the payment's going to be made and that the house will be purchased. And then what we do is we go into contract with you. We basically guarantee the seller that you're going to make the payment. And then during that period of time, the term's going to be from 1 to 5 years, depending on how long it's going to take us to help you to qualify for the loan, to put it in your name, and how long it's going to take you to build up your down payment, and the whole time you're going to be establishing equity, in the house that you actually live in. So please go to our website, leaseownhomes.com, fill out the form on the buyer section, and then what we'll do is we'll talk a little more to help you get into your house. And I'm so confident that we're going to get you into your house that we have a 90-day guarantee. If I can't get you into the home within 90 days, I will refund your money. And I want to thank you for tuning in today, and I'm hoping that we can help you get into a house. And if you're looking to get into a house with only $5,000 down, please do it before the end of December, because December 31st is the last day of this promotion, and then it's 3 to 5% down as far as the down payment. So have a great day. Please call me at 408-455-8228. That's 408-455-8228, and I look forward to talking to you. And until then, have a great day and be excited, because we're going to help you get into your new home before you know it. Thank you.